Ooh, 1980, good luck. We get white, so knight f3 as per usual. Oh, the audio's a tad bit loud there. So our opponent, nearly 7,000 games of rapid. I'll probably do this setup as well. Just it's a structure I normally play with these knight f3 openings. Okay, bold f5. Going for like a Dutch type setup. A little bit bold, but let's just castle. He's doing it rather quick as well, not thinking at all. 1600 in bullet, 1900 in blitz and in rapid. How do I want to play this? I could push a pawn on here potentially and try and clamp these two. Yeah, I'm not going to stop him castling, am I? Let's just push the pawn and maybe go c4. And we'll just bring the knight up. Okay, so he has pushed up. I don't think we want to allow that clump of pawns there. So, do we sack this pawn? Do we defend it? So if I go up here, the knight's going to jump somewhere. There's going to be a problem, isn't there? So let's just bring the knight up and pretend we're defending. Maybe rook across and then pawn up, I guess. Yeah, it's unusual, isn't it? He's using no thinking time whatsoever. Or at least not yet anyway. Bit unusual. Okay, he pushes down, so we're just going to push our pawn up one. If he pushes again, we can always potentially counter it. Otherwise, we'll try and get our bishop into the game and hopefully challenge the bishop, possibly the knight, but hopefully the bishop. I don't think we want to go here, do we? I don't think that's really a thing. So I'm just going to put the bishop here. Oh, excuse me. E3 might be a sensible move, just getting ready for f4 at some point. Just common sense development moves is all we're looking for. We're not thinking too far ahead. We're just trying to put our pieces on good squares. So he's going to potentially blast the center open, then our queen's in the firing line. That could be an issue. E4 doesn't look to be a move, does it? Knight takes, bishop takes. No, E4 is not really a move. I think I'm going to go E3, lining up potentially knight across to hit these two. At some point he's going to play D5, it's just when. And then we need to move our queen off the firing line. Then maybe this rook across, something like that. That sort of concept, or this way. If I go here, I guess it invites knight in, just invites trouble. Well, he's played knight in anyhow. So does he want to actually come in? He's threatening the pawn, but I don't think that's the big threat. Here, if he comes in, can we just ignore it and push on? There's no immediate threat, is there? But I'd like to play knight here. Hit the bishop. So do I do this first? Knight in, knight across. It's too dangerous to let him take, isn't it? So bishop up. I think I need to go here and bishop up, I think. I mean, he could drop back, but I'm assuming he's going to come in. Otherwise, why else would you even play there? So let's come up and attack this pawn with a view to knight across to attack this bishop. Wait, what? Oh, this is really unusual the way he's playing this game. This is an odd one. Something feels off with this game. I hope I'm wrong. These moves, then the speed of the moves, it's a bit unusual. So I could take, he'll play rook across, I could drop back. Knight down, drop back. Rook takes, maybe. I could just push the pawn and ignore it, but I think I might as well take and just drop back somewhere. Yeah, we'll check the move times after the game is finished and I'll do a deeper dive review, but off camera. Well, to be fair, I do that with pretty much everybody I play anyway. He's played knight across again, another one without thinking. So can we just drop the bishop back here? No, he's covered it. Can we take? Yes. Knight takes is a bit problematic. So maybe now's the time to play knight in and attack the bishop. But if he trades and we're in a bind like this, he can kick our knight or try and blast. So here, take, take. If he pushes, it seems like we can take. If I go here, he just gets a really good position. I don't like that. Mind you, if he kicks our bishop here, we end up getting trapped, don't we? So we're going to have to trade at some point. Yeah, this is just, like I say, it's too unusual. Here, here, knight across. Then bishop right back, maybe. I'm going to have to take and go across. Yeah, it's a weird one, this one. Let's hit the bishop and prepare to drop this one right back. Obviously, I can't go here. I could go here and just invite a pawn forward. That's just not good. I think he's going to be blasting the position open. That's what the objective is going to be. I can see it coming. I just don't see what I do about it. I mean, I could drop the bishop all the way back, but it just blocks our rook in, so that would be not ideal. Here, it's just another piece on the firing line. So we've kind of misplayed this somewhere, haven't we? He's taken though. Why would he take there? Okay, let's go with the queen, and we're threatening to potentially take here. Bring a pawn across. Down now, here. Pawn down. Yeah, so he's going for this concept to go here. We can't do that. We can go here threatening a check. But we'd be happy if he takes. Ah, but here, if he kicks our queen, we can't go back. We can go back one, but not two. Here, down one. That looks playable, right? But I could just take the knight immediately. If he takes here, we can pin the bishop or drop back. If he takes here, we can go here threatening a check. So I might be better off getting rid of this annoying knight first. I think I am. It's dangerous though, because if he takes this one and he's got his light squared bishop with this pawn structure, that's dangerous to do. But I'm creating an immediate threat the other way as well, because he doesn't have his bishop. If he trades here, we've got a backward pawn, but we can challenge his bishop in the center or drop back. Something like that. Yeah, he has indeed gone for that one, what I kind of expected. Let's just go forward and get this bishop off. If he takes, we hit the pawn, so he won't do that. I have a funny feeling he won't do that, but let's see. Sometimes we get these moves wrong. Now and again. So we are a pawn up actually, aren't we? 7 against 6, so we could afford to lose one pawn back and we're still level. So if we end up trading 2 for 1, we're still in the game. In principle, if we could do this and just connect them and just remove this one, that would be quite nice. If he takes, we just check and collect, so I don't think he'll do that. He can't move his king easily though. I mean, you don't really want to go here, do you? I mean, you could, but you don't really want to. It doesn't look like a good move. And we just want to do sensible moves like get the rook to the open file or the partial open file. So he has indeed played that move. So I think pushing up is really my only type of move here, isn't it? Let's just push and take. I don't think you can go. I mean, actually, let's not pre-move. Cancel the pre-move. I could consider the rook, but it just looks odd. So takes, I've really got to go with a pawn. But now he can take, we can check, and he's not losing that pawn there. But I think it's got to be the queen. Again, you don't want to split the pawns, so we'll take. Now he comes forward. Okay. What about rook here, threatening to push in the center? That looks nice, doesn't it? Just simple, basic threats. Queen down, we've got the option to trade, and then it would isolate a pawn, so that would probably be good for us, probably, but... Oh, queen there. That, again, it's a bit more unusual. It isolates a pawn here. How does he keep it? That's another unusual move. Take here. I guess I can just play rook up and double up and sit. It'll give him a target here though, so I could throw a counter check in and see if he takes, which he won't do. But he's pressuring my rook here as well. So I can't actually just push. I'm just going to throw a check in now. I'm sure he won't take here. It's a little unusual move, that one. Slightly unusual. Another one. Yeah, I'm going to take it. I'm just going to bail out of this game. Here allows him to push, but we can then fix it. But actually, let's play a rook up, just so I've got the option to come behind, and I'll protect this as well. Time to bail out with this one. Too many unusual moves in this game. They just look a little bit odd, but there's been too many of them. So I think this is one we just need to try and bail out, and if we can get a draw, we'd be doing quite well. We are still a pawn up, but I think we'll do well to draw this one. Rook across open file, he can easily challenge it. We can't actually easily push these or protect them both. But equally, if we can play a move like rook in and go after this pawn, I I'm just going to go here and try and go after the obvious. If we get rid of this pawn, we'd be feeling a lot happier. Big if though, big if. Yeah, he's going after this one. So if I go here now, say he doubles up. If I take, he takes. Trade, trade. He's going to blast here, isn't he? Can't really go here though. I think I have to go off this. He'll play rook across. Yeah, it's too weird, this. Too weird. Oh, he's gone that one. I didn't expect that. So do we push then? Trade, trade. Let's just push this pawn. If he takes, we take back. At least it's a protected pawn. And this is still a bit isolated. I think he'll take here, but he might not. Let's just see. The one thing I have got is his king's a little bit not doing a lot on the side there. We don't want the king getting right in, so as long as we don't let that happen. And a pre-move there, as you can see, in case he takes the pawn. Right, so we might as well pre-move this as well. But is he able to mop our pawns up here? That's what we're about to find out. We'd like to get our king to e3 if the pawn leaves e3. So we've got to protect these, so how? Do I do it this way or this way? This way feels more natural. And then we just bring the king upright. Here, there's always a potential, but no, it can't be good. I think we just play a king up here. He needs 1-2 moves here, so here. Here, 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 here. If he takes, well, we can't even really go up, can we? But here, across. Oh, is he going to come all the way in? Maybe. But I don't think I can afford to let him in here. I have to run the king up. Just got to put my king on e3 here and hope for the best. But I think he's going to release his rook something like this. If he does release the rook too early, maybe I can just push the pawn in and try and trade them all off, something like that. King here and then just run. Okay, let's play king up and king up. So now is he going to release his rook? That's what I'd expect him to do. Oh, he goes the other side. So the idea is to check us here. Okay, and if I move here and he checks back, I lose my pawn. He's just too good, isn't he? He's too good. So what if I go here? If he takes, rook across is a move. And then if we trade everything, he just takes and he mops up and it's finished, isn't it? Okay, let's just accept our fate. Like I say, if we can get a draw with this game, we've done a miracle. So I don't think we can. It's just too many unusual moves in this game, too many of them. So why is he not checking now? All I can do is basically sit and shuffle. It's basically all I can do here. Just shuffle a rook. There's not much else I can do unless he's going to push here and grab this one. Wait, he's gone there. What's the idea behind that? Check takes. He surely can't be going there. Oh, he is. Is he going here as well? Blimey, how the heck's he done this? Here, take. Yeah, see, this is too odd. No, these are not human moves, these. Here takes, here takes. No, I'm playing a bot here, aren't I? This is too odd. I can't even sit and hold because he can play rook in. Here, he can take up. Let's just push the pawn up. Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. I'm playing too many unusual moves. There's nothing to be done. Okay, now he's gone back because there's just nothing I can do whatsoever. Let's just come across. It's impossible, isn't it, to hold this one? I think he'll take this. Impossible here. Some games are just, you can't compete with them. You just have to accept that. All I can do is try and get these, but I don't see how I actually do it. 2 moves to get here, but he can just easily drop back if he needs. But I have to try and come around the back somewhere. Just accept my fate here. Okay, let's just go here and just come across. At the end of the day, he can push this. He can't push it right now. The rook would hang, but when he can push this, takes, he goes this way. Right now, if he pushes, the rook falls, doesn't it? Yeah, he's just played the king back, so let's just check him. Then play rook up. Oh, well, unless he goes here, of course. I'd expect him to come forward. Rook up, pawn up, takes. Not a lot I can do. Well, if he goes here, can I just push the pawn? Yeah, he stopped me going there. So can I push? I don't think so. I can check here now, maybe repeat. Take, check. I've got one chance to go here. But I can go here, and he has to defend, then here. No, I'm actually going to go for this. If he comes back, I'm going to go here. But here, if he pushes, I can't do a lot, can I? I guess I can go here. If I could swap them two, I'd be very pleased, but I'm so low on time now. Yeah, that's what he's done. So let's check again. If he comes forward, I'm stepping up again. I don't think he will. Okay, he has. He surprised me. I'm just trying to swap these two off if I can and then go after this. Okay, time to do a bit less talking and focus. Pawn down takes, then rook back. Yeah, he's gone for the bailout, so can I go here now? Here, check, takes, check. Let's go here. I should have maybe just traded there, I'm not sure, but he's fully protected everything here, so I'm taking a risk. King back, king takes, rook takes. Oh, he's gone to protect, so we'll take. We'll check. So check, takes, no good. Now we're actually in the game somehow. Let's just gamble and go for it, why not? Why not indeed? We're somehow in the game that we shouldn't have been in. I think I can check and collect here. That's what I need to work on. But let's try and protect these even if I give up this. Let's come back. It doesn't matter if we trade everything off if I can just go here, but this is still a problem. Now I can maybe shuffle and push. Wow, we've actually played a pretty decent endgame, haven't we? Or at least it looks like it so far. Where do I go here? See which way he goes. I'll go after the pawn. I'll step up. You definitely can't trade. Wow, we've managed to flag him. Very tough game. Some very unusual moves there. Let's see what it was in engine speak though. Okay, where am I? You just click this little button and it should put me onto a page where I am. Where am I? There I am. 80 moves. They're the move times for both players. Look at opening kingside fianchetto. If you click on that, you'll get some puzzles to do. Very useful for training. So at least the last few moves, we played them very well. Felt like we were struggling in the opening, but let's see if we were. It's completely level. Excuse me, it moved 48. Apologies if I'm a bit croaky right now. It's allergy season for me here. I'm kind of level or better the whole game, but there's a number of blunders in. I see, so we've been better there and it's come back to level. A very tough game though. What was it? 94-90 on the accuracy. Not that many individual moves where we both gone wrong. It's just 6 inaccuracies and 1 blunder versus 6 and 2 blunders. That's all it was. But see, especially the end game, we both played it practically perfectly for all them moves. We both played a really, really good game. Really good game. So here, I should have played knight forward to hit the bishop and not worried about this. Oh, I guess it's because I opened up the scope for my bishop on the diagonal there. I didn't see that at the time. Okay, that's fair enough. And he should have, yeah, he should have been blasting in the center. That's what I was concerned about at the time. So this was okay. And then instead of b6, so instead of taking here, I should have dropped back. b6 slightly inaccurate. I should have dropped back. It was a blunder taking it. It's my only blunder of the game, taking the knight. Bishop back, knight takes, queen takes is what we should have done with this bishop here. So it cost me 2 points, but we straight away get them back, and then we blunder it back to level again, or we get slightly outplayed back to level. Yeah, he should have traded here. He didn't. So it was actually okay for us to trade. And here I pushed the wrong pawn. I should have pushed this pawn, but then it kind of fixes this. Okay, should have played b5, then rook back to a7. I don't understand that. And then b6. I'll basically just trying to trade them off, I guess, then. Okay, that's just a little bit above me. And yeah, I got the wrong file here. Defend it from the side, not from behind then. And now we're just suddenly back to level. So it's just completely level here, and it changes in a few moves time, as we can see. Still completely level, and he got adventurous, didn't he, somewhere? Yeah, moving that rook back just gives us a slight edge, and then he blunders with rook to e7. Just had to drop his king back, and that loses this pawn, and suddenly +5 for us out of nowhere. But we managed to convert it very well. We're both down to barely a minute or so left now. So my endgame technique, thankfully, was okay at the end. It's just a lot of manoeuvring still. We still need an awful lot of moves here. Oh, that's a pawn. Not really anything else to see, is it, though? We're just flicking through now. Oh, I can get that one in a minute. Yeah, apologies if that's on the mic there. The phone's just ringing, but I'll get that because I'm nearly done. And then the clock is gone. So it is what it is, but very good.